gum in your face.
What's up, YouTube family, Datsun Man Diecast family? What's cracking? This is Mark, Datsun Man Diecast. As you guys probably know, and you've seen in my previous video, I went to Bobocon hobby store and picked up about 152 cars. So I'm going to be going through these cars with you right now. This is going to be a several part series probably because there's so many cars, there's so many different makes and models, there's so many amazing cars. So we're going to start with Datsuns, of course. We picked up this Fairlady Z. I do have this. This is a Kato house. This is one of my favorite designs, Kato house. I just bought the mini GTs, awesome cars. I do have this already, but of course I'm going to pick up another one. I'll probably be taking this one out of the card here. So as you know, if you guys aren't following like Nas, he loves Kato house as well. He wears his hat in his videos, so make sure to follow him. So this is a Need for Speed Fairlady Z. I picked this one up. I'm going to try to keep each one of these cards to a minimum so I can get through all these cards because there's a lot of cars to go through. So this is a super cool card. Picked this one up here. We also have this custom 240Z. This is one of my favorite Zs to this day that Hot Wheels just came out with. It's kind of a blank slate. It's a beautiful car. I think this is a Sung Kang car here, if I'm not mistaken. 2015 is when this car came out. So very cool, one of my favorites. Very fun car to modify because it already has like the taillight deco on there, and yeah, not a lot of detail in the front here, but very cool card. So I was stoked to find that. So very cool card as well. I'm gonna put this in the Datsun category. Found this 2000 GTX Skyline, very awesome casting. It's got the taillights that are painted. Nothing done in the front here, but very cool car. Had to snag this, of course, you know me. So very cool car. I might be using the tiny hand at some points here. Nas loves this. Charles loves this. There's a lot of people that love that little tiny hand. There's a lot of people that are freaked out about this little hand though. So I may or may not use this. Give some people some bad dreams. So let's keep moving here. Let's keep it on track here. We got the Nissan Fairlady Z, Fairlady Z, the Advan. This is also Kato house, however you say it. I don't pronounce things too well. This is also 2015 car here. So this is one of my favorite castings as well. This did come in a super treasure hunt. So I do have that as well. I have posted videos about that before, but it's hanging on my wall. So very cool find. I never pass those up. Next we have another Datsun 240Z. Not a lot of you have maybe seen this card. Not really easy to find. I think David at Twice Diecast. Let me go ahead and not open this. He's sent me one, a Zamac one, I believe, and I just saw that today. I was kind of going through some cars. So there's a couple different versions of this car, but very cool livery on that. It says B Ozaki on the side of it. Datsun, got JCCS on there. Not painted in the back or the front, but this is a very cool car. I always pick these up when I find them as well. All right, on to some Datsun trucks here. I'm just gonna do both of these ones at the same time, and it looks like I have a couple more trucks to go through. So we've got this top one. I've got a few of these. Black Greddy is on the side here, and we've got a 620, and then we've also got another 620 down here. This is an orange one. I love this this one as well. This is a JCCS. Both of these have those insignias on their car. So very cool cars. Was able to pick both of these up. This one's got some kind of goober on it, so was stoked to get those. I'll grab these other, I think I have 3 other trucks here. We'll just go through 3 of these at the same time here. We've got the blue variation, very clean, just not a lot of decals and a lot of livery going on, just a basic 620 truck. This is Datsun on it. It's got a JCC sign on it as well. Same with this one. This one also says Datsun. This is kind of a true, like the true Datsun ugly, like a truck that's got kind of ugly paint job, but I love it. So different, two different, these ones have the same wheels. This one has a different variation of wheels on it. So these cars are, this one's 2013, 13, and what do we got here? 13. So these are all 2013. So very cool finds as well. Had to pick those up. I picked up all the Datsuns I possibly could. Okay, so here's another variation of that first car we looked at here. Very similar. This one here. We've got, see what the name on this is, Doc B Racing on the hood, Toyo tires, number 27, 240Z. And so different cars, but very similar. Same wheels, just different colors. Both don't have any, major detail on them, but these are very cool cars. I am such a fan of this old school, just this Hot Wheels insignia with these little racers on the front of it. These are my favorite. Like, these are my favorite. These ones too, but like when I find cars that have these guys on them, I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. So, all right, just got a couple more cars to go over. We have another one of these. This is another one I found. This is the one I was just talking about. I forgot that I bought it, but this is the one that David Toys Diecast sent me. It's a Zamac. It's basically the same, this same car here, but in Zamac form. So very cool. I was very stoked to find that. So that's all great. Just saying things and stuff. So I'm gonna look at this car here real quick. This is a June Mai car, Bluebird, very cool car. The Super Treasure Hunt, as you guys know, I have, I think, 2 of them. One is signed by June, and this came out the same year. This is a basic car, but the Super Treasure Hunt ones, they're fetching anywhere from, I don't know, $350, $400, all the way up to like $800 for like a signed one, or $700 or $800 for a signed one. Just depend on what site you're looking at. If you're looking at Feebay or Mercari or whatever you're looking at. So very cool car. Had to grab that. Man, it's very rare that I find those anymore, especially at like a store or something. I've got several of these, but this is a Fairlady little roadster, and I love this casting. This is also, let's see here, Best for Track 2017. Got the Yokohama on it. Very cool. I think I've got every variation of the Fairlady Z, so that's awesome. Was able to find this absolute beauty. Kimber, when I found this, she said, "Yeah, that's mine." So this is hers, because she said it's hers, and I don't want to get beat up. Like I said, she's got those tiny little hands, but they're rapidly fast. So I don't want to die. So I picked this thing up. Beautiful paint job, beautiful livery, wheels, great choice. That color with the gold is just amazing. So that wraps it up for all the Datsuns and the Skylines. I'm just going to do section by section. We're going to move on to another section here real quick. It's probably going to be Porsche, so hang on. I will be right back. All right, guys. So here are all the Porsches that I found in this. In this big box that I bought here of 152 cars. So we've got a Porsche 934 Turbo RSR, one of my favorite castings of all time. This black, it's kind of got a, maybe I'm colorblind, but it's got kind of a flake to it. It's black with a flake, and it's got these awesome gold wheels. We've got some great detail on the front of the car, excuse me. No detail really on the back, taillights. This is a 2013 car. Beautiful. Had to grab this. Never even really seen this car before as far as I can remember. So I had to pick that one up. So that one's really cool. Then we have this Porsche GT3 GT2, or Porsche 993 GT2, excuse me guys, I can't talk today. This is a, let's see here, we got like a 2013 or so on the card. Beautiful casting. I like this little, like, this black right here, and we've got a little bit of black right here just for like some arrow on the car. And we've got the hood scoop, little hood scoop vent right there, as you can see right there. So this thing's really cool. No detail on the tail lights. We've got some what looks to be lensed headlights here on the front and some detail on the front. So very, very cool car. So of course I had to pick that one up. All right, now we have a blue 934 Turbo RSR. So let's see here, what year is this one here? Basically 2013 as well. So it seemed like 2013 was a good year for the Porsche casting here, because we had basically a similar car. We've got some detail on the front. Got no scoop on there. We do have the same little scoop, but there's no black around it. And then no detail here in the back with the tail lights. We've got the little whale tail. We do have some detail on the whale tail here. So very cool car. I was glad I found this one as well. All right, we've got night burners. Okay, so night burners rings a bell for me because there were some really cool night burner 510s, Datsun 510s, and I have them all. So those were the first years of the 510. So night burners 11, very cool car. We've got like lensed headlights in the front back when they were doing it more so than they do now. I don't really see that very often on the basic cars. This paint has a little flake to it. It's like a pearl. It's white, it's beautiful. We've got GT2 written on the back here, and we've got some great detail on that. What years are these again? 2010 roughly for that. So cool car because I can just, I mean, that's just reminiscent of the 510s and when they came out. Okay, next here we have another beautiful casting. It's a white version here. Also lensed headlights. We've got kind of a blue tint to the glass. The same arrow here. Yeah, a little bit of imperfections in the paint. Nothing major. Nothing back here. No taillights. No details on the taillights here. This is a 2013 car. So, beautiful car. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. We got a little shorty here. And Derek and I love Porsche GT2s and GT3s, and we also love shorties. So this car, I freaked out when I found this one because I don't even have the regular car, the full-side car. I just have this little shorty now. So you also got, the paint on this thing is nuts. It's very pretty. Great wheel choice. I've got the, you've got the striping on it. You've got Porsche written here. It's just a really awesome car, and I just love short cars. There's just so much more compact. There's so much extra room for activities. So yeah, I picked that up. Awesome. I'd love to find the full-size car. I mean, it's not that hard to find, I don't think, but I need the full-size car now too. All right, and this thing is a beaut. We've got the 934 Turbo RSR in this orange color, and there's one recently that's kind of a remake of this. I think it has like gold wheels or something. This thing is just beautiful. 2014, really cool. I'd love to have one of these in real life. I really would. So of course I had to grab that. Very cool car. Let's go over. I have about 5 other cars to go over here for Porsche. Another shorty here. We've got this little 934 Turbo RSRs. This person that I bought the collection from, I bought this at a store, but it was definitely somebody's collection. They really liked RSRs. So, all right guys, sorry, my battery just died. It's gonna probably do this because I'm gonna be shooting a lot of video. Like I was saying, this person really liked Porsches. They liked the RSR, so I was glad I was able to pick this one up. And I like shorties a lot, so that was quite the find. Then we've got this Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This thing is beautiful. We've got some nice detail on the front. We've got some decals on there for the headlights. We've got a black wing, no detail for the taillights, but this thing is really cool. So I was able to pick this up. GT3 RS is one of my favorite cars of all time, so really glad to have found that. Then we've got, gosh, I don't know if I already went over this one. I went over, yep, I think I did go over this one already. So got another one of these. I've got 2, so I can take one out. Then we've got this Porsche Carrera GT, beautiful car. Basically, it's funny because it's like a Zamac, but it doesn't say Zamac on it. So it's just that brushed silver color. Got some cool wheels on there, detail on the taillights, and you've got basically the stickers or decals on the front headlights. Very sleek base to this car. So I was glad to pick that up because I don't have too many of these Carrera GTs at all. All right, last of the Porsches. I've got another Carrera GT. This one's flat black, really cool. I love flat black cars. Shorty as well. So picked this up, really cool card, and yeah, that's a pretty good haul for Porsches because man, it's rare that I find those cool ones. So we're gonna move on to the next cars here. So hang tight. All right, guys. Next we have Ferrari, which I have very few Ferraris. So when I found Ferraris, I was really excited. So let's go through the Ferraris here real quick. We've got a LaFerrari, beautiful car. We've got kind of a metallic color here, and it's kind of funny because it doesn't have the mirrors on the car that it shows here in the pictures, because we all know that LaFerraris have very long mirrors, like these weird mirrors that come off of here. So there's none of those. So, and if you guys are hearing some noise in the background, I apologize. You got some next door neighbors building a new house, and they've got an excavator out there making all kinds of noise all day. It's super exciting. Next we have a Ferrari 599 GTB Foriano. I do love the 599, beautiful car. I think 599 is that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the super fast. Same body style as a super fast one. This is a 2013 car. Ferraris are hard to find because, as far as I know, they lost the contract with Hot Wheels. I don't know who made who angry or whatever, or what the story is on that. Then we've got a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. I think this is, as far as I know, this is a V12. Looks like we have a little kind of an error on the door here. Maybe it's just fading, I don't know. There's a nice little line right halfway on the door where it gets darker. We've got no detail on the taillights, and we've got some stickers here, or decals, or whatever you want to call it, on the front. So, beautiful car, beautiful casting. All right, then we've got an older one here. What year we got here? 2007 new models. This is the Ferrari 250 LM. Beautiful Ferrari. I love this Ferrari. I don't have a ton of detail here on the back and none on the front. This is just a race car, so I really like this. I had to pick this up too. I picked up all the Ferraris that I found. Next we have the 458 Italia, another awesome Ferrari that I really love. I like the tri-pipes here. No detail on the back. We've got some stickers in the front here, some decals, and I don't know if I'm a huge fan of these wheels. I do like the styling on the sides, pretty 90s-esque, so I do like it. You know, I had to pick up all the Ferraris, but would I drive a Ferrari that looked exactly like this? Probably not. This one's a little bit better. It's the same car, but it's got a little bit different livery on the side of it. We've got black, which is much better. I would drive this one, a little bit cooler looking. This one is, I think it's a different year. It's 2013. This other one is, well, no, same year. I think it's just that switch over because, like I said, I love most of the cars that have these dudes. I think his name is Ted. That's John. That's Willie, and that's Samson. So good guys, good group of guys, good group of racers. I've known them for a long time. Great guys. So and we've got this another one of these 512 Berlinettas. Yeah, can't can't pronounce things so good. No detail in the back. Got the decals in the front here. No lens taillights. Sorry, David, at Twice Diecast. But very cool car. Enjoyed that one too. We got 2 more cars to go through. Got another one of these, but this one is in fact a Zamac. Doesn't look super different than this other one, but side by side, you can see that it's got more roughness to it. That's just kind of a bare metal look. The other one has kind of a gloss to it, and this one does not. So I cannot ever pass up Zamacs. I do love me some Zamacs, so that was a cool find. Last one here is the 918 Spider. These cars fly, and this is a Porsche, so I'm not sure why I have it with the Ferraris, but it's here in my hand, so I might as well go over it. It's got some nice detail in the front, some decent detail in the back. Looks like there is like some detail on there if you look real closely. This is a 2013 car. The year of this car is 2010. It's a hybrid 4.6 liter V8, and it has a 2 electric motor delivering an additional 280 horsepower. So very cool car. Missed that with the Porsches, but yeah, very cool. So let's move on to the next round.
I'm in your face.